Hello gamers, there's really not, to be honest, Battlefield's style of gameplay, which is hard to develop and create. It's too big and yet too fast-paced. Adrenaline-fueled gunfights, over-the-top storylines of bravery and camaraderie, and flashbacks to the First and Second World War, the Battlefield series has it all. So, I've taken these games that expand upon elements Battlefield provides and does it better in their own way. Number 8. Ravenfield. This game is amazing. Ravenfield is a single-player game in the vein of older team versus team AI shooters. The game is in beta, but it doesn't feel like a beta, as more of a tech demo of a Battlefield game. You fight upon the Ravenfield together with your blue allies. Take down those pesky reds using helicopters, tanks, guns, and active ragdoll physics. The main reason I play this game is the lengths of the modding community. This game's modding community is top-notch, close to Garry's Mods. People have made weapons, vehicles, and maps. The game is designed to be easy to pick up and play, but also rewarding for all skill levels. Number 7. Heroes and Generals. In my opinion, this is way better than BF5 and it's free. Reason is, it's way more faction-based and realistic. You don't have Germans running around with M1 Grands and Americans with MG42s. There's no woman running around screaming. Also no outlandish outfits. Graphics-wise, Battlefield is better, but that's it. Planes and tanks go by classes. Airborne is its own class. Yes, there's Airborne. I was stoked too. You can basically customize your own soldier. The beginning is rough, but once you rank up to Assault, the game is very addicting. Heroes and Generals gets a 5 for the love they put into this. I hope this game explodes and becomes even better. The game have few server issues, but let's hope for the best. Number 6. Insurgency Sandstorm. Insurgency Sandstorm is a team-based tactical FPS based on lethal close-quarters combat and objective-oriented multiplayer gameplay. Sequel to the indie breakout FPS Insurgency, Sandstorm is reborn, improved, expanded, and bigger in every way. Experience the intensity of modern combat where skill is rewarded and teamwork wins the fight. Prepare for a hardcore depiction of combat with deadly ballistics, light attack vehicles, destructive artillery, and HDR audio, putting the fear back into the genre. Number 5. Postscriptum. Postscriptum is a World War II-themed tactical first-person shooter game focusing on historical accuracy, large-scale battles, a difficult learning curve, and an intense need for cohesion, communication, and teamwork. The gunplay in Postscriptum is perhaps one of the most authentic experiences for a World War II shooter. That said, that may be a downside to some players, as it is rather difficult to effectively shoot at enemies when a serious firefight begins. Armored tank gameplay is also pushing toward the simulator side of the spectrum, with various crew positions that need to be filled in order to operate any vehicle effectively or at all. Team play is absolutely critical. Overall, great for people who have previously played Squad and like World War II. Number 4. Squad. Squad is a large-scale combined arms multiplayer first-person shooter, emphasizing combat realism through communication, team play, emphasizing strong squad cohesion mechanics, as well as larger-scale coordination, tactics, and planning. It features 20 large open maps, vehicle-based combined arms gameplay, and player-constructed bases to create a heart-thumping, visceral gaming experience with split-second decision-making in real-world scale firefights. This game is amazing, sure has little problems here and there. What game doesn't, right? It's a great balance of pace between Arma 3 and Battlefield. A phenomenal game of strategy, teamwork, and spectacle that somehow manages to be half-decent in all three, consistently. Number 3. Hell Let Loose. Fight in the most iconic battles of the Western Front, including Carentan, Omaha Beach, and Foy, and more. This is combat at a whole new scale, with lumbering tanks dominating the battlefield, crucial supply chains fueling the front lines. You are a cog in the machine of colossal combined arms warfare. Hell Let Loose puts you in the chaos of war, complete with deep player-controlled vehicles, a dynamically evolving front line, and crucial unit-focused gameplay that commands the tide of battle. Featuring more than 9 sweeping maps modeled on real reconnaissance images and satellite data, the entire battlefield is divided up into large capture sectors, allowing for emergent and constantly unique gameplay that pits two forces of 50 players in a fight to the death across fields, bridges, forests and towns on an ever-evolving front line. When a sector is captured, it will generate one of 3 resources for your team, creating a complex metagame that will influence your team's march to victory. Number 2. Rising Storm 2 Vietnam. Rising Storm 2 Vietnam is the next in the series that has twice been PC Gamer's multiplayer game of the year, bringing the franchise into the era of automatic rifles, man-portable grenade launchers and more modern weapons systems. Still with the authentic look and feel and realistic weapon handling that the series is known for. Just a great game overall. Coming from playing quick and repetitive games, this game was a breath of a fresh air. It is extremely realistic, amazingly strategic, and the gameplay is perfect. There is a large array of weapons, roles, maps, modes and much more to keep this fun every time we play it. Launching strikes that look and sound like they are happening right next to me, slowly creeping into enemy lines and taking a sniper position, communicating with my team to attack and take an objective, just as these things are so unbelievably fun and realistic. Overall near perfect war game. Number 1. PlanetSide 2. It's literally like an open-world Battlefield 2142. Only different is, PlanetSide 2 is free, and it's more of an MMOFPS than a match-made shooter. PlanetSide 2 is one of the greatest free-to-play game that is ever released. You fight a futuristic war on an alien planet amongst 4 factions who each are different from one another. The game lets you control epic vehicles and equip them with weapons. There are several classes each offering many different play styles. This game is so unique, so wonderful, and so unforgiving. It's hard as hell to learn and satisfying as all get out to get good at. Massive battles, gameplay available for all play styles, and a development team who cares. No other MMOFPS brings a combined arms play style this amazing and intense. Just know that it's not easy to get into and most people have years of experience. It's not pay to win even though it might seem like that. That's all for today. Thanks for watching the video. And if you find the video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.